fam? Hey, so I wanted to do more videos like this. Hang on, let me fix this. Okay. I wanted to do more videos like this where I'm kind of just talking to y'all and kind of just walking through. Now, as I'm talking, you can see me pacing around, but that's because that's just, I don't know, that's just what I do. Anyway, so as you can see, my apartment is kind of like being torn apart. Like I have my studio stuff getting taken apart, and I'm going to be moving back to my parents' place soon. And, you know, for me, obviously, like, I don't want to have to move back to my parents' place, though I love them. I've really loved having my own place. And I was actually a little sad yesterday thinking about it. And I was like, man, I am moving back. I'm not going to have my own spot anymore. It's going to be different. But it's only a short while because I've just got to wait for the apartment to open up where I'm going to move. So I wanted to actually jump on here and talk about something I posted on my Instagram. And it's about change. And it's about how you react to change and whether you choose to shrink back or actually accept the change. One thing that I know in this life is guaranteed is that change is guaranteed, right? And one of the things that I was like really thinking about as I was thinking about change is this story in the Bible about these two guys, Joshua and Caleb, that went to the promised land. So there was a bunch of scouts that got sent out to see this promised land and see if they had to like fight a war or whatever. And the Lord told them, go to the promised land, go take it, it's yours. But they sent out scouts to go check it out. And man, it was like they saw these giants there. And I think it was like 10 men. Don't quote me on that, but it was a good amount of men. And most of the men actually believed that they looked like grasshoppers next to them. You know, and whether you believe you can do it or you believe you can't do it, you're right. So it's true. So it's really like, hey, like the Lord actually told them to go and take this land. But Joshua and Caleb had this mindset of like, no, we're going to take this land because the Lord said so. And plus, look at the fruit, right? Look how big the fruit is because these giants were carrying massive fruit. So, and like literal fruit. And these guys were just like, yo, like, why are you so scared? We're going to go take this. And it was just two of the guys, just Joshua and Caleb, that believed that. You know, and they said we're going to go take this land. Now, I wonder, like, if I have the mindset of, like, the other guys, where it's like, oh, man, it's going to be too hard. I'm not going to be able to do it. Would I ever move forward in life? You know what I mean? Like, would I ever grow? And the fact of the matter is I wouldn't if I had that mindset. But if I have the mindset of, like, oh, actually, look, there's great fruit there, and it's going to be incredible, and I'm going to actually go for it. And I'm not talking about being, like, you know, falsely optimistic. You know, some situations are hard. I'm talking about your mindset, like, hey, like change is actually an opportunity to grow, and I can choose to grow if I wanted to through this. Now, I wonder if you ever think about that. Like one thing that, like I said before, one thing that's really important is to realize that change is actually guaranteed. Seasons change literally in the earth. You know, your body changes, you grow older, your age, everything changes. Everything always changes. Now, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to believe like, hey, this change is going to be a place where I can grow, or this change is going to be something that cripples me and paralyzes me, and I'm not going to try to embrace it? So I just want to encourage you, embrace that change. Every season is going to be different. Every season is going to have its ups and downs, and you're going to grow through it if you choose to.